In this video, I'm going to show you 25 ways you can drift off to sleep so you can sleep better. Nick Littlehales, a sleep expert and author of the book Sleep, suggests 90 minutes of wind down time before you want to go to sleep. This will help you come off the day, relax, naturally drift off and get rid of sleep problems. Plan your sleep in cycles, not hours. Sleep cycles allow you to go through the 5 stages of sleep. When you sleep in cycles, you'll feel more rested and more productive the next day. One sleep cycle is 90 minutes long. 35 sleep cycles are what you should aim for each week, which is 52.5 hours. That's 5 sleep cycles a night, which is 7.5 hours. Work out when you wake up and when you go to bed to get this number of sleep cycles each night. You might find yourself drifting off to sleep in the middle of the day. That's completely normal, especially if you're having sleep problems right now. Take advantage of the nap. The best time for a nap is between the hours of 1 till 3 p.m. and 5 till 7 p.m. Napping at these times aligns with your circadian rhythms. This helps you to stay in sync with your body's natural 24-hour clock. If you don't have time for a full 90-minute sleep cycle, then try to squeeze in a 30 to 45-minute nap. Do you notice the difference when you've had a busy day compared to a quiet day? It's the difference between falling asleep stood up and being laid in the bed with tons of energy, your mind racing and feeling like an insomniac. Keeping your body and your mind stimulated throughout the day is important, especially on your days off. This will help you to burn off energy so you can get into bed, feel tired and naturally drift off to sleep. Think of it a little bit like a battery. If you use the energy up, you need to recharge it. If you don't, you'll be up all night with tons of energy and not drifting off to sleep. So get more active even on your days off and see how much easier it is to fall asleep. Once you finish your busy day, finish it off with some meditation. Meditation will reduce your stress levels. I use the Headspace app and I do 10 minutes every single night and then I will read. If you're having sleep problems right now, I recommend doing a longer practice. This is a great way to relax, stop tossing and turning in bed, bring yourself off a busy day and empty your mind before you sleep. Reading fiction at night helps to take away from your work, responsibilities and reduces stress as well. Reading fiction disengages the problem-solving part of your brain. I've been reading fiction most nights now for the past 2 years and I love it. I find that I sleep a lot better, I go into a deeper sleep and I have more vivid dreams. If you're looking for a really good place to start as well, the Jack Reacher books are awesome. Another reason that you may not be drifting off to sleep could be that your bedroom is too hot right now. Research shows that increases in temperature at night can disrupt sleep. Now, the best temperature for sleeping at night is 18.3 degrees Celsius or 65 degrees Fahrenheit. So make sure you turn the thermostat down in your bedroom at least 90 minutes before you go to bed. If you spend 7 hours a night on your mattress, that's 2,555 hours a year. That's more time than you spend in your car. Yet people are willing to pay 40, 50, 60,000 pounds or more for a car that doesn't give them anywhere near the benefits of sleep. Well, crazy. If you've been sleeping on the same mattress for the last 10 years, it's time for a change. You should be changing your mattress at least once every 8 years. If you can, change your mattress more often than this. As Darth Vader once said,
"If you only knew the power of the dark side."
I'm not suggesting that you start playing lightsabers with your kid while saying this quote. Instead, black your room out before you go to bed. If your bedroom has a street light right outside that shines in, this could be a reason why you're not sleeping well right now. Light does not help you sleep. If you don't have a blackout blind or an eye mask, it's time to invest in one or the other. When it's dark, we naturally produce melatonin. Melatonin helps to keep your sleep patterns regular and can help with insomnia and jet lag. Remove any light from your bedroom, install a blackout blind and get an eye mask. This will help you to sleep better. Spend 90 minutes in complete darkness to wind down in line with your planned sleep time as well. Phone and computer screens emit a lot of blue light. Blue light boosts alertness, which is less than ideal when you're trying to wind down and get a good night's sleep. 90 minutes before you go to bed, remove all blue light. That means completely coming off your phone and not watching TV. Put the night settings on your phone in case you have to pick it up and break your 90-minute rule. This will limit your blue light exposure. When you curl up on your non-dominant side, you take the stress off your lower back, your joints, muscles, and tendons that are less used. If you're left-handed, sleep on your right side, and vice versa. To drift off, you need to feel relaxed. That won't happen if you're thinking about needing to go to the toilet every 5 minutes. You could be drinking too much too close to bed. I used to be the same, and I was a terrible sleeper because of it. What I now do is drink more early on in the day and taper off my liquids 2 to 3 hours before I go to bed. If you're a light sleeper, you'll find even the tiniest bit of noise keeps you awake and it's time to get yourself some earplugs. I go to bed with these every single night. You can't feel them in your ears, they're comfy and they cancel out the noise that could keep you awake. Eating late can stop you drifting off to sleep naturally. So have a cut off 3 hours before you sleep. This will give you plenty of time to start digesting your food and decrease your body temperature. This will make sure that you're comfortable comfortable and relaxed before you get into bed. If you want better sleep, start exercising regularly. Regular exercise can increase the amount of time that you deep sleep for. Deep sleep is where your body and your mind have a chance to recover. If you're not already exercising regularly right now, now is the perfect time to start. When you've had a bad night's sleep, don't make the mistake of trying to do too much napping the following day. You don't want to get into bed the following night, be wide awake, and then not be able to sleep again. It's sometimes better to push through when you're feeling sleep deprived and you get through the day. You can guarantee that you're going to sleep well that night. We're spending more time inside than ever and we're not getting enough sunlight. Research shows daily sun exposure helps people sleep more than those who aren't exposed to sun. Sunlight exposure helps regulate your circadian rhythms. It tells your body when to increase and decrease your melatonin levels, and melatonin is a naturally produced hormone that helps to keep your sleep patterns regular. If you're spending a lot of time inside, try and get out on your lunch break. If there is absolutely no way that you can get out into the sun, or you live in a country that has very little sun, get the Valky's Human Charger headphones. The Valky's Human Charger headphones deliver light through your ears. This helps you to sleep better, increases your energy levels, your mental alertness, and will also improve your mood. Be honest, how often do you get your bed sheets changed? We sweat, we shed skin, and we do other things in the sheets. Your bed sheets will be collecting dirt, sweat, oil, skin, and other things which can irritate you and stop you from drifting off to sleep. You spend nearly the same amount of time on your bed sheets as you do in your work clothes. Have your bed sheets changed at least once a week. When you're trying to get a good night's sleep, artwork on your walls can stimulate your mind and keep you awake before bed. So paint your walls white, remove the artwork from the walls and hang them somewhere else. Our phones are full of blue light, emails and messages that you don't want to see late at night. Being on your phone late at night will not help you to fall asleep. Here's what I suggest if you want to sleep better. Leave your phone outside your room. If you can't leave your phone out of your room, then do what I do. Put your phone on Do Not Disturb 90 minutes before you go to bed. That way you won't get messages through on your phone that can wait until tomorrow. You can add your family to your favorites too. If there's an emergency, then your family can still ring you when your phone is on Do Not Disturb. Caffeine does not help you sleep if you drink it too late in the day. Caffeine can have a half-life of up to 12 hours. That means half the amount of caffeine that you drink takes 12 hours to get out of your system. Example, if you've had 20 milligrams of coffee, after 12 hours you'll still have 10 milligrams in your system. The average cup of coffee from Starbucks is 180 milligrams, and some cups are even stronger. When you think about caffeine in this way, it doesn't make sense to drink it too late in the day. Plus, caffeine is a diuretic. That means it will increase the number of times that you need to go for a wee. I have a cutoff at around 10 a.m. That gives me somewhere between 10 and 12 hours before I go to sleep, and as a result, I drift off to sleep a lot better. This is one of the most overlooked factors when it comes to drifting off to sleep quickly. The quality of your diet will affect how well you sleep. Eat crap, look crap, sleep crap. It's that simple. Having plenty of fruits, vegetables, protein, and water will help to keep you feeling energized throughout the day, which will help you to sleep better. What you wear to bed affects how quickly you can drift off to sleep. Bioceramic sleepwear reflects far infrared rays. Far infrared rays help to decrease muscle soreness and help you to sleep better. Manage to drift off to sleep okay, but find that you're still tired when you wake up. Apart from the obvious being that you didn't get enough sleep, it could be because you didn't wake up to light. A dawn wake simulator lets you naturally wake up by light. You set the time you want to wake up for in line with your sleep cycles, and this does the rest. Now, your success in life is a sum of your habits. So how well that you sleep is a sum of your sleep habits. Habit stacking is where you should stack habits on top of each other. My advice would be to start with one of these sleep tips at a time. Do it for 14 days and then add in the next one. Implementing one sleep tip at a time shows what does and doesn't work for you. Now that you've watched this video, it's time to put what you've learned into practice. I hope that you found these sleep tips useful, and I hope that they help you to drift off to sleep quickly.